The return of my Coin Lady channel brings me much joy. The SEC finds itself in hot water as the courts intervene. Greater clarification is what they are seeking. Thanks to the legal system, I will be purchasing more Bitcoin. I don't know what happened, but XRP has risen 8% in the past day. Today in the cryptoverse, Bitcoin is trading at 96,475 ETH, with 3213 XRP, at 257. It's great to note that it performed better than yesterday's move, which was good at 42 cents. BNB is approaching 700. And just as BNB is about to hit 700, I am about to hit the like and subscribe buttons. Robinhood is located by SEC. Here we have an example of the SEC getting into trouble despite having caught someone in the act of wrongdoing. A judge intervened. Before I tell you about that, though, the SEC fined Robinhood $45 million for resolved violation of securities laws. In a $45 million settlement with the SEC, Robinhood admitted to breaking numerous securities laws. Robinhood Securities violated more than 10 regulations concerning compliance, according to the SEC's findings. The two Robinhood businesses were found to have inaccurately reported trading activities by the SEC. That doesn't meet the requirements of a short sale. Also, report suspicious activities promptly, that's bad. Yeah, that's bad, too. Furthermore, they failed to keep suitable records, which in turn did not adequately protect client information. Yeah, that's bad, too. Robin was found to have neglected to maintain electronic correspondence from customers from 2020 to 2021, according to the study. Oh, that's terrible. I am putting this out there to tell you that, alright. Indeed, the SEC was able to detect several issues prior to their worsening. But listen, all of this occurred in 2020 and 2021, and we are currently in the year 2025. I was expecting to see something very terrible, therefore I'm calling BS. I will not do that. I will do well. I'm going to act more maturely in this situation because, seriously, weapons are your downfall until the 20th, and I'm going to be very critical of you every day until then. Anyone else can do it if they want to. I will not take offense if you use profanity in the comments. Put it out of your mind. The same scientific firm increases its cryptocurrency holdings by 23 million BTC. Very same thing bought between December 16th and January 10th. They had 237 BTC, or an average of 98,000. So they were accurate for a time. I'm forwarding this to you because something comparable is now beginning to add a lot. Even though they haven't been buying nearly as often as other major players, they currently have 2,321 Bitcoin at an average price of $82. However, they continue to purchase, and they are now amassing ever-increasing Bitcoin reserves. Hold on a second. Tessa San Paolo, head of Italy's biggest bank, is making a daring crypto move by buying 1 million Bitcoin. Well, it seems like more and more people are interested in it. I think so. The bank reportedly bought 11 Bitcoins, BTC, worth more over 1 million Klaus, as reported by Reuters. The stats are utterly appalling. In a nutshell, that's a total punk bitch, your little Nancy, weenie, beautiful junior. No, 11 Bitcoins. You're a loser. Sure, I understand. There's more than a million money. Not much, but that's the groundwork. They begin with these few seeds and gradually increase their purchases. That's why I mentioned Semler. He used to not have a huge Bitcoin holding. They currently have 2,300 of them. Consequently, these minor issues escalate. After that, MicroStrategy is covered. I have 450,000 Bitcoins. MicroStrategy had to acquire 450,000 in order to begin with. And do add up to the sum, isn't that correct? What we do is buy and how to do it. Now you can see that happening with Semler stocking up on supplies. The Big Bang in Italy. As soon as they jump in, they'll be filling their bags. Who else will be creating their own bags? This change represents a major departure for conventional banks, as they deal with digital assets, as you can see for yourself. The acquisition of Bitcoin by the bank is indicative of a developing pattern in institutional investment, as more and more traditional financial institutions include cryptocurrency holdings in their investment strategies. They would hate to lose out on this. Major European bank acquires Bitcoin. Yeah, it's just worth $1 million. What they are witnessing is precisely the same thing I've been describing for the past few months. The sideline will have extremely dull money, like extremely dull, uninteresting money. Quite conservative funds, I would say. Meanwhile, they remain seated, unsure of whether the time is opportune. More news is being awaited by them. They are holding out for a better deal. They are being extremely cautious, and are simply waiting for further confirmation. Income that has been proven, hasn't it? Spending that is both conservative and fiscally responsible. And here we see it in action. Yeah, we're finally going to get into Bitcoin, says Italy's biggest bank. You seem to have forgotten that you were dissatisfied with Bitcoin at 20, 000, 30, 000, 40, 000, and 50,000, and now you're saying things like, oh, I like it at 96,000. Smaller players, such as certain banks, will continue to buy and buy more of this stuff, because they've seen how well its value is holding up and how many larger players, particularly those who have been buying for a while, have amassed large, lucrative holdings. Here we go, let's blast the SEC. Seriously, down below, yeah. Feel free to trash Gary G all you want. You have until the 20th of US to do it. A court has mandated that the SEC reevaluate its cryptocurrency regulations following Coinbase legal triumph. My goodness, Gary. It is a fantastic game day, and the courts are stepping in, Gary. But you know what? To make sure you don't miss out on any of these delicious treats, subscribe to our button notification bell. Importantly, the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit has ordered the SEC to clarify why they denied the Coin Foundation plea for explicit crypto regulations. We want to know what's legal and what's not, Coinbase basically told the judges. In what ways can one get approval? In the realm of securities, what are the regulations? How do commodities fall within the regulations? Wow, the SEC totally didn't feel the need to inform you about it. Oh, but we're in an exchange, says Coinbase. This is the nature of our work. Then you went to court with us, but now you refuse to tell us what went wrong, even though you approved all of our papers from years ago. How do we solve it? You still won't tell us. Yeah, you're right, according to the court. Coinbase and the SEC are full of jerks and shitheads. We just told you about Nancy and the SEC, and Gary is over there with the Weenie Jr. crew, okay? Gary, on the other hand, is adamant about not divulging the rules. Gary, I've got news for you. You won't be working here anymore in just a few days, says the court. Fuck off on your own. You must inform the industry you are regulating about the regulations, that much is true. This is insane, that the United States judicial system must intervene to instruct a financial marketplace's regulatory agency to inform its participants of the rules by which they must abide, is indicative of how badly this system is functioning. Appreciate you taking the time to view my video. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I will see you later.